It's always a pleasure to talk about your films. This one feels like a whole combination of you as a movie lover and a lover of storytelling and fantastic literature. Is it the right impression?
Yes, of course. I mean, I think that as a kid, I started reading and watching movies and discovering art at the same time, and comics, you know, everything at the same time. And the curiosity I have doesn't want to say this is good art, this is bad art. I'm in love with everything. I got this fat because I know no limits. I want to eat everything. And it's the same with movies. I want to combine what I know about fairy tales with what I know about monsters in B movies, what I love about musicals, what I love about thrillers, you know, and the movie,
superheroes as well.
And all of that is sort of combined into one. The beauty of the movie is I've done 2 Hellboy movies with an amphibian man in a cylinder in a government facility, blah blah. But I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to make the sort of B-movie monster story, but through the eyes of people that clean toilets and take out the chewing gum from the pavement and are cleaning everything, you know, and to see it from that point of view instead of the secret agent or the, you know, I thought it could be beautiful.
Absolutely, and it's got that magical and whimsical atmosphere to it, of course, due to the production design and the colors and the cinematography, and how much you work closely with your team, you know, for it to be so much part of the narrative and the storytelling.
Well, to me, content and form are the same. So the way a movie looks is not eye candy. I call it eye protein because it's nutritious, you know. I think that if you look at the movie again, you will see that her world and her apartment is designed in blues and greens and sort of underwater colors.
Yeah, aquatic colors.
And the rest of the world outside, you know, is designed to be daylight, you know. But these are subtle things, but they tell you the story. They help you understand the story.
Anything, a scratch without giving anything away tells you the story. It's the kind of film that you want to watch several times. Too much detail to talk about. Let's talk about the actors and how important they are to build your kind of painting vision of this story, and how wonderful Sally Hawkins is.
Incredible. Well, I wrote it for Sally.
Yeah.
I wrote it for Michael Shannon. I wrote it for Octavia. And when Sally came to work with me in the movie, I said to her, you need to look at Stan Laurel from Laurel and Hardy, Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and Harold Lloyd. I said, because this is a silent movie character, and you need to act with your eyes. And I knew she could do it because she has a purity as an actor that I haven't seen, frankly, ever. I wrote it for her because she can be a real person, meaning she looks like somebody that you would meet in the street, but she's at the same time extraordinary and beautiful. And I think when you portray a female character in film, and every time you see a perfume model type of actress, it's very discouraging. I said, why don't we find beauty in somebody as precious as Sally, that can also do it in return for another character, like the creature, that sees the creature and sees beauty in that creature.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, so much to talk about, but we're at the Venice Film Festival. How important is it for you to show it here and for it to be a contender for, you know, awards, and how much would that mean to you with a movie that is so unique?
Well, you know, anytime fantasy is a genre that is looked in a different way than the rest, and I'm okay with that. I've been doing it for 25 years. At this point, I do what I do, and when those movies can come to a festival, that's great. And if they are in competition, that's great. And if they win or not, that's great. You know, the important thing for me is Venice has been in my life since the 90s. I came here in 1997 with Mimic. And I felt a connection with the festival. I've come back as a juror, and I thought, well, a movie with The Shape of Water, an amphibian man, we gotta start in Venice.
What better than Venice?
Exactly.